Deep inside the female reproductive system, millions of sperm are locked in an epic microscopic race. They travel up the fallopian tubes, fighting against the current to reach a single egg. The odds are steeply against them. Out of millions, only one will survive this journey to create life. When that one victorious sperm finally breaches the egg's outer layer, a chemical reaction triggers immediately. This process locks the surface, permanently shutting out all other competitors. Inside, the tail of the sperm disintegrates. Its nucleus, carrying the father's DNA, fuses with the mother's DNA. Together, they create a zygote, holding a complete, unique set of 46 chromosomes, the genetic instructions required to build a new human being. Usually, this single cell grows into one baby, but occasionally it inexplicably splits in half. This begins a timeline where the physical separation of the twins depends entirely on how many days pass before the split is complete. How does a cluster of cells coordinate a split into two distinct humans? And why does a delay of just a few days in this microscopic process cause the survival rate to drop to 30%? Because this split happens early, the cells form two distinct groups called dichorionic diamniotic twins. They develop in entirely separate environments. Each twin gets its own amniotic sac and dedicated placenta, creating two separate systems to draw nutrients from the mother. A split within these first 72 hours ensures an independent, low-risk environment. It allows each baby to grow without competing for the same physical structures or blood supply. But the biological clock keeps moving forward. Between days 4 and 8, the cluster becomes a fluid-filled blastocyst. At this stage, it has reached the uterus and must attach itself to the uterine wall to survive. If the split occurs during this window, the twins will form inside separate amniotic sacs, but they will be forced to share a single placenta. Sharing a placenta introduces a severe medical danger, Twin-to-Twin Transfusion Syndrome, or TTTS. This creates uneven blood flow. One twin siphons the majority of nutrients and fluid, becoming dangerously swollen, while the donor twin is deprived of resources needed to grow. Without specialized medical intervention, the mortality rate for twins suffering from TTTS is between 50 and 70%. A 3-day delay in cellular separation changes the placenta from a dedicated resource into a shared site where blood flow can become fatally unbalanced. If the split is delayed until days 8 through 13, the situation becomes even more complex. By this point, the twins are forced to share both the placenta and the exact same amniotic sac. Sharing this single fluid pocket introduces mechanical risks. As the babies move, their umbilical cords can wrap and knot around one another, which can cut off the supply of oxygen and nutrients. At the absolute limit of the timeline, days 13 to 15, the split may fail to complete. This results in conjoined twins. Because the cellular division happened too late for full separation, these individuals are born sharing vital organs or limbs. The medical prognosis at this stage is difficult. Many are stillborn, and of those who survive birth, approximately 35% live only a few days due to the health challenges of sharing a circulatory system or vital organs. Passing that 13-day threshold means the cells no longer have the time to separate into two bodies, leaving the twins physically joined. While these developmental windows are narrow, the macro reality is that millions of healthy identical twins are living all over the world today. Despite these specific periods of risk, the human body frequently coordinates the cellular division with precision, overcoming significant odds. The ability of a single fertilized egg to organize the formation of two distinct humans, even with the risks present in the womb, is one of the most complex events in human development. Every healthy identical twin has successfully navigated these specific windows of risk before they were even born. To keep learning about the complex mechanics of the human body, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for biology and health. Share this video with a twin to show them the biological hurdles they cleared before birth. See you in the next one.